Hello. Today I'm doing Pintade, and it's a beautiful bird. This is the pot I'm going to use because it goes in the oven. A little bit of oil in the bottom. I've got a selection of vegetables, very finely shredded cabbage because it's nicer to eat like that. Can you see? Very finely shredded. And I happen to have a red one, and I've got some wonderful what are these called in English? Shallots, that's right. I've got some wonderful shallots, and they're purple ones, so it's even nicer. A little bit of very finely chopped onion. I've got some bacon, some garlic, and the juice of an orange. And that you could use tangerines, but you'd need 2 of them. But that is the basis of what's going in here. And then I'm going to sit the bird in, put the lid on, and then all of these flavours will infuse and steam together. So the first thing I'm going to do is to put the onion in. Thank you, Paul. Where would I be without you, hey? And this is the cabbage. The garlic's going in. I'm not adding any herbs. I'm just keeping it very, very simple. Okay, but I will be adding some pepper. Now, pepper and a touch of salt. The reason I've had to really add the salt is because it works very, very, very well with the juice from your orange. Oranges and salt just are one of those marriages made in heaven. We've got quite a lot of pepper going in, and we're going to mix this so we get the oil over everything. And that way it will kind of roast stroke steam. So it's a sort of lovely bake that it will do. If you didn't add the oil, it would just turn into a soggy mush and make a sort of soup, really. So I'm now going to put these in. Some more oil to cover them. And these will produce a lot of sugar. You've got this wonderful bacon flavour going in. The juice of your orange. This is one of these very soft-skinned ones, so it can be quite difficult to get the juice out. There you are. Just adds a little bit of sharp sweetness. Perfect combination of flavours. Now I'm going to make a well in the centre. You see? Push them to the side. And this is my bird. I'm just turning it upside down and pushing it down a little bit. I want those flavours into the breast meat for Paul. Okay, that's it. I'm going to put the lid on. Just going to clean my hands a bit. Now, if you wanted to add anything else to this, walnuts would really make it something special. Yes, I'm going to add some walnuts. But I don't want those getting underneath into the mixture. I just want them sitting around nicely on top. Okay, and that is it. This has reached temperature, and it's 175. It's going to stay in there for an hour and a half. Okay. We put the timer on this time so we don't forget it, and we'll come back. Right. Well, we are ready now to take it out. It has had an hour 40 because I was delayed, but never mind. It'll be fine. Now that looks rather nice, doesn't it? That looks rather nice indeed. Now it's upside down to protect the breast because Paul doesn't like the skin, so crispy is not important to him. But if it is, you could do it the other way up because this has a lid on it. Now, we're going to lift this out. Oops. And it's hot. And can you see, we've got the nuts are slightly roasted. We've got a lot of juice here from cooking the vegetables. So you have a sauce, you have a gravy, you have everything you could possibly want all in one pot. And we'll eat it with bread. Why? Because we like French bread. Now, can you see the steam coming off it? Okay? If I don't let this relax beforehand, it will flood its juice out because protein shrinks under heat. It literally is like a sponge. It squeezes all the juice out. Now, if you wait and it cools a little bit, it relaxes. And then you cut it and the juice stays where it should. So this was just to show you what you're looking at, and we will come back and, no, that's still too hot. We'll come back and cut it in a few minutes. Give it a chance to relax and cool down. Right, well, it's had time to relax. And now what I'm going to do, you see it just melts. That's it. There's one piece. And look how nice that looks. Look, tender, crispy. And Paul likes the breast. What I've got now is the breastbone. I'm going to go round the breastbone. Just pull it and it'll just come off, just like that. Not exactly difficult, is it? Thank you, Paul. Right, I'm just going to turn it on its side to keep it moist. And now, this has had time to cool down a little bit. More? These are rather lovely, I suspect. They're all melt in the mouth. Look at that. Now, I particularly like juice. Look at that. You can't not like that, can you? And I should just take out the piece of bread that's been crisping up in the oven. There you are. All done. That wasn't difficult. And there's certainly enough there for another couple of meals. So that's really nice. This is absolutely delicious. Not only is the bird beautiful and moist and tender, with crispy skin, but the sauce is sweet and well, it tastes of bird as well, doesn't it? It's really good. It's a lovely way to do vegetables. Really lovely.